this is the brand new 2020 Silverado LT that we said would work perfect for you and your family that you came in on. So it's all redesigned for 2020. As you can see, the nice front end. Everything on this truck is functional on the front end. You see this right here? Like these perfect air ducts help cool down the air so that for your brakes and all that, so they don't wear as quickly. So let's start right over here. All right, 2020 Silverado Crew Cab LT, two-wheel drive. It's $48,155. So it's gonna be right there in that price range that you're trying to be in with your family. With all the equity that you have in your truck as well, it's gonna be able to have a really low payment for you too. So 19 miles on a gallon combined, 23 on the highway, 17 in the city. All-star package too, so you're gonna get a whole bunch. I'll go over all that with you in a second. All right. So also, great 4-star crash rating, 5-star for the front. That doesn't happen a lot on these pickup trucks. So let's get it all opened up so you can see exactly what it looks like. Let's go ahead and open it up. Come on, Tristan. Let's take a look at your new truck. Plenty of room. So when you guys are traveling, you got 2 USB ports along there, 12 volt, and then look at the doors right over here built inside the seats. So they can keep their iPads, all that inside of there without making a mess. So you got that on both sides of the seat. So here, come on, pop out with me over here. So I know you said you guys go camping and you travel quite a bit.
Absolutely.
So this is the easy lift tailgate, so you, your wife, your kids, they can all use it. Just go ahead and hit the button right here.
Wow.
Thumbs down, so if your hands are full, you're good. There is 3 tie downs on each section, so 12 altogether. So you don't have to worry about anything flying out. Also, with the All-Star package, you get a power inverter in the back too. Okay. So you can plug everything in. You know, blow up tubes and all that for when you guys are going down the river and all that. So go ahead and lift this up. See, it's spring assisted.
It's really light.
Very light. Everybody should be able to do it. So you got your spray in bed liner too, so you don't have to worry about anything getting scratched up. There's also lights in here too, so at nighttime, as long as the truck's running, you can turn it off from the inside. I'll go over that with you as well, okay? So right over here, I know you got your boat. So you got whatever trailer setting you have your 7-prong and your 4-prong, all right? So you have a built-in step here too. So see how easy that is to hop up in there. Too. This truck is really quiet going down the road. So part of the All-Star package too, you get these foam liners. They'll keep down some of the road noise.
Wow.
Yep. You got an 18-inch wheel with Goodyear Wrangler tires on them. So that'll give you great traction coming out. This one has the locker for the rear end. So if you're coming out of the boat ramp, if you have any type of slip, it'll automatically go in for you. You don't have to engage it.
Oh.
So now these seats, they fold up. You have a 60-40 split. So you have your jack down here. If you need to, you can keep it in any configuration you want. If you have groceries or whatever, and you can still need somebody to sit. Yep, perfect room right here. Okay. Right over here, we have 2 glove boxes, and it locks just with your key fob. So if you need to, if you want to lock, press this little button right here. It's hard to do without fingernails. Right here. Just go ahead and lock it up, okay? Same thing with underneath right here. Another storage space down there. That locks as well too. So with the All-Star package, this one you get the 60-40 split seat. So you could have 3 passengers up here, 3 in the back. So you could actually do six passengers in this truck. Okay. All right. So coming around to the front, this truck has a 5-star crash rating in the front. Crumple zones, you can see him right through here, and the motor's set really low. So if you're in a front-end collision, the motor's actually going to go ahead and fall down, and all of this is going to break away. So the good thing about it breaking away is all the energy is going to go with it. Okay. So, and you can see all the things that you can check at home are clear. So you have your fluids right over here, your oil marked in yellow. Everything else, just bring it on in. You have a 3-year, 36,000 mile bumper to bumper warranty.
Okay.
And a 5-year, 60 power. So just,
Awesome.
just bring it on in. Your first oil change is going to be free. After that, they're all 50% off. So that's something here that Crystal does. So let's go ahead and shut this. All right, Tristan. So the other thing is too, with the All-Star package, you got your proximity key. Just leave the key in your pocket. As soon as you walk up, hit this button, go over lock. Or you can hit it and the lock. All right. So here, let's have a seat here real quick. All right, you have your 10-way driver's seat right here. So lumbar, all of that right over here. Your mirrors are right here. Left mirror, right mirror. Your dock or your toggle to move them back and forth. And this is if you want to go ahead and lock them. That way you don't accidentally hit them while you're driving down the road.
Okay.
So one up mirror one up for the driver window. Hit it one time when it go down. One time automatically go up. The rest of them you have to hold it down.
Okay.
This is your trailer modes right here. If you want to put it in tow haul mode, simply just turn it right over. So, and now this is a cargo light pressed down into the back. So you see how lit up, just remember it's your cargo light down there.
Okay.
And these will be to you know, dim and brighten up your display. So here, go ahead and turn it on. Hold the key for you. Hold down the brake and press the button right there. All right. So I already showed you your mirrors and your locks and all that. Everything's right over here. Your cruise control is going to be right here. So if you use this barrel roll, this turns cruise control off and this sets it, okay? So if you want to, it looks like you can press these buttons. You actually can't. You have to go ahead and roll through the toggle like that. All right?
Makes sense.
Now this is a steering wheel heater. So it gets a little cold down here in Florida every now and then. So you hit that button and you keep your hands nice and toasty.
Awesome.
So everything on this side is going to control your steering, or not your steering, but your display right here, right behind your steering wheel. So as you can see, it's the same setup. These are, you can't press these buttons, you have to go through the toggles. Okay. So your left's going to be basically like your escape button on your computer. And you can go through and select everything right in there. If you want to go ahead and reset it, all you do, move over, hold it down there. But you got everything. You got your distance till you run out of fuel. You've got fuel range, oil life. So that's another thing. This will also let you know when it's time to do your first oil change and all that. Okay. Tire pressures, that's a great feature. So you don't have to look at your tires anymore and say, hey, does that look a little low? The truck will actually let you know. Air, it even tells you your air filter light.
That's pretty cool.
So front and rear. This truck also has, when you turn it off, it also has a rear seat reminder. Okay. So it'll have you look in the back and make sure you didn't forget any of your valuables or anybody back there. So, okay. There's another thing I forgot to show you that was right over here, right here on this truck. It actually goes ahead and it shows you down here your tow rating, your payload, your tongue weight, and all of it. So with these trucks, you no longer have to rely on, you know, what the dealer tells you. You can just go ahead and look at it right here on the truck. Okay. All right. Here, I'm going to meet you in over the other side.
Alrighty.
All right, Tristan. There is a button right over here that you pull down, which will help this go down. So with the All-Star, you also get this opening center console. 2 cup holders here. Cool thing about these is you can take these out, clean them, throw them in the dishwasher if you want to. All right, so here is your infotainment system. Another package with the All-Star, you're going to get the 8-inch touchscreen. Most of the Silverados, you're going to get the 7-inch. Okay. So you just hit the OK button. You have your phone on you?
Yes.
Here, let's go ahead and hook your phone up. I'll show you how easy it is. All right, so go right to your Bluetooth setting on the phone. Let me know when you're ready. All right, you have to scroll down. You got quite a bit, so we'll hit connect phone. See it searching down there. You have a lot of. There
we go. My Chevrolet.
All right, go ahead and select that. All right, so simply all you do is make sure that the number matches up. Okay. So hit pair right there, hit pair here. And now it's going to ask you on there if you want to allow it. Just go ahead and hit yes. All right, so now your phone's actually hooked up to the truck. So anytime you get in and out of the truck, it'll automatically connect. So just make sure your Bluetooth's on.
Okay.
So it's very easy to make phone calls. You can dial the number here. You could even dial the number on your phone and it'll still connect. It'll go show you all your recent calls, your contacts. So what we'll do is I'll put my number in there afterwards. That way you can call me for any reason if you ever need anything.
Okay.
Here, let's go ahead and do a test. So let's see if it's working. Who do you got? Do you want to call? You got anybody in particular, or you just want me to pick somebody?
Just pick somebody.
All right, let's call Miss Bonnie. So you can dial it there. Oh, you have to go ahead and select the truck. Go ahead and hit My Chevrolet. And you can turn it up here.
To speak to a sales representative, press 1. Wait while I transfer your
So you
call.
can turn it up to the volume just like your radio and all that.
It's Christian Crystal. This is Casey. How can I help you?
Hey Casey, this is Matt over at Chevy. How are you?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm all right. Hey, I'm sitting in a truck with Tristan with his new vehicle. We're just testing out the phone. Can you hear us pretty well?
Yeah, I can hear you perfect, actually.
All right, perfect. All right, thanks a lot.
No problem.
All right, bye-bye. So you could either hang up on here or you can just hit it right here on your, right there.
Okay.
So your home screen will take you right through. Remember, that's your back button. Takes you right back to your main screen right here.
Mm-hmm.
Your radio stations are right up here. If you want to set it, just hold one down. So now it's set as a favorite. So you can go back, audio, phone, Wi-Fi hotspot, different users if you want to. Your trailer settings and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll make sure you go through a test. So that way you know that you and your family's safe when you're going down the road. I'm sure you can see how easy that would be.
Absolutely.
So now the other thing is too, look at your backup camera. So I'm sure when you guys are at the lake, this will be very helpful.
Mm-hmm.
So you can look right down and see if your hitch is going to connect to the trailer. Even if you're by yourself, you can do it by yourself if you need to.
Okay.
So you have another line right here, so you can guide right up, and then you have your traditional display right here. So if you turn your wheel,
Okay.
it'll actually, it'll go with the trajectory of the truck.
Awesome.
So there's one weird feature about this truck that people love once they get used to it. It actually has auto start stop. So it gets great gas mileage. As you can see outside, you get about 20 miles a gallon average.
Mm-hmm.
So that's with all the new technology like the the vents that I showed you on the front and the auto start stop.
Mm-hmm.
So when you come up to a stop sign, you come to a complete stop, the truck's will actually turn off.
Okay.
Air conditioning and all that will work still. As soon as you let off the brake, it'll kick right back on.
Okay.
So that's one of the reasons why they get such great mileage. So and then over here you have your dual climate control as well. So you and your wife can have different settings if you want, or you can hook them together, and now they're hooked up. Heated seats. So if you have any back pain or anything like that, I know it doesn't get too cold down here, but it works great for that too. So if your kids have their hands full and they can't get to that button on the bed, you can hit this button and it'll actually go down.
Oh.
So the only thing is it doesn't come up, so someone would have to go ahead and raise it up.
Mm-hmm.
But your four ways are right here. Your traction control, so make sure you leave that on at all times. And this little squiggly line that looks like a computer mouse actually turns on your power inverter right here.
Oh, okay.
So that's another thing that's part of the All-Star package.
Awesome.
So you have a regular 12 volt right there, USB, USB-C, and here's your trailer brake. So you can set your gain and all that. As soon as you hit that button, it'll pop up right there.
Okay.
So the gain is actually the how strong you want your brakes to be on your trailer depending on what you tell. So all right, Tristan, let's go ahead and just go do a quick demo. Let's go ahead and put it in drive. We'll go on the test drive loop. All right, I'm done.
All right, very good. Okay, Scott has a couple questions for you.
Okay.
But first, I got one quick question.
All right.
Tristan, how many times have you been shown a walk around to the one you just participated in today?
This is the first one.
Okay. Go ahead, Scott.
So, just a couple of quick questions. Obviously we're doing this, Matt, so that we can figure out if you guys can train what you're doing. So what do you think you did well on that?
Going over the features and the benefits, why they, basically just going over the truck. I think I covered everything pretty well. The important parts that were what he told me that was important to him for the guest survey.
Cool. What do you feel like you could have done better?
Slowed down. I get a little nervous with the cameras and all that. I feel like that's the main thing.
Right.
But just my nerves really. If I could stay calm, I could do this a lot better.
Good. So do you feel like you could train that
Yes.
to people? Good.
Yeah.
So I got a few questions we just want to ask real quick, Lindsay. Why is money down good for the customer?
Oh my, why? There's many reasons. I mean, even right back to our guests for when we're doing our power close. You know, it gives them more options down the road if they want to trade out of it. It helps them for, you know, their interest rate, for the approval from the bank, their payment. Gives them more options down the road if they want to trade. I mean, there's multiple different reasons why it's good. There's never not good to have money down.
Okay, good. Along those lines, then, why is a shorter term good for the customer?
Because it helps pay down. You get a lot more equity quicker. Just like he has equity in his truck, and that's because he had a shorter term when he bought it last time. So you pay less interest to the bank, and the principal goes down a lot quicker. So when that balance is going down faster, and your truck value stays up quicker, so between equity and down payment, there's, you know, it's only going to put you into a good position when you buy the truck when you go into your next purchase.
All right. Good. So what are some of the benefits of doing the bringing the customer inside right after the greeting?
It tells you exactly what they're here for. They tell you how to, if you do it properly, they tell you exactly how to sell them a vehicle. They tell you the hot points. They tell you everything. As long as you do it correctly and you follow the questions that are on there, and you don't veer off of it. I mean, they will tell you absolutely everything that you need to sell a vehicle.